Hello students, good morning. Today I am starting a new maths lesson, that is chapter number 10, practical geometry. In this lesson, in this chapter, that is practical geometry, actually you need to learn about the construction of a triangle as well as a parallel line. The construction of a parallel line to a given line through a point not on the line, or many different cases are there, will not be discussed since it is a very complex methods are discussed here, which I can't teach you through online. Therefore I am starting the chapter 10 from 10.2. I am skipping, means I am not solving any problem from 10.1, and I will not ask any question from 10.1. From 10.2 I will start 10.2, 10.3, 10.4 and 10.5. These all four exercises discuss about the construction of different type of triangles. Okay, so under what circumstances, or actually when we can construct a triangle, we can construct a triangle if we know three informations. If we know three information, at least three. What are those? In first case it is known as a SSS criterion. SSS criterion. What do you mean by SSS criterion? SSS criterion means a side. If I know all three sides of a triangle, if I know the measurement of all three sides of a triangle, then I can construct it. Okay, so side. Second is SAS. If I know two sides and the angle between it, remember, if I know two sides measurement and angle between these two sides, then I can construct a triangle, and this is known as a SAS criterion. Criterion means condition when I can construct a triangle. If I know all three sides of a triangle, then I can construct. If I know two sides and angle between those two sides, then I can construct a triangle. Criterion. Third one, ASA. What do you mean by ASA? Angle, side, angle. Means if you have one side, and if you know the angles at both ends, or if you know angle, the measurement of a side, if you know the measurement of one side, and you are also having the data of the angle formed here, how much angle is formed here, then you can construct a triangle. Then this is known as a angle, side, angle criterion, ASA. Then comes the last, RHS. What do you mean by RHS? RHS means one angle is the right angle, that is 90 degree. One angle is a right angle, and that is a 90 degree. And hypotenuse means it's the largest side of a right angle triangle, which is opposite to 90 degree, hypotenuse and side. Okay, out of three sides, if you know one hypotenuse and any one side, and if it is a right angle triangle, it's no need to say that one angle is 90 degree. So it's known as RHS type, RHS criterion. Other than this, if you know any other combination, you can't construct a triangle. Remember, suppose if I know ASS, since SAS is completely different from ASA, if the angle between two sides will help us to construct triangle. Suppose if you know one angle, you know two sides, and if you know one angle which is formed here, okay, somewhere here, if you know the angle here, then it is quite difficult to construct the angle. You must know what is the angle between these two sides. Okay, two sides, and between these two sides you must know the angle. ASA. The angle formed at both ends of a side you must know. And RHS, one is a right angle 90 degree, another is hypotenuse which is opposite to 90 degree, largest side of a right angle triangle and one side. In these four cases only you can construct a triangle. Okay. So now without going into the exercise 10.1, I am directly starting 10.2. 10.2 total 4 questions are there. Among these 4 questions, if possible I will discuss 3, or at least I will discuss 2 problems. First one, it is a practical geometry. Practical geometry means we have to construct triangles practically. The measurement of a side as well as angles are very accurate. You must and should use a scale, compass, protractor, okay, and set square. Every items of the compass must be used while constructing a triangle. Okay, it must be accurate. So first one, construct triangle XYZ. In which xy is equal to 4.5 centimeter, yz is equal to 5 centimeter, and zx. Okay. After writing the question, always try to do the rough diagram. Rough diagram is just the plan. It is a rough diagram is a plan how you are going to construct the triangle, and there is no need to use any scale while drawing a rough diagram. Okay. Solution, rough diagram. First you have to do rough diagram. So since it is a triangle XYZ, which type of it is a? One side, second side, third side, means it is of a which type? Yes type. It is of a yes type. Therefore, just draw a rough diagram with the hands, with the bare hands, without using the scale. It is a rough diagram, X, Y, and Z. So yz is 5 centimeter, means base we have to take a 5 centimeter. Xy is how much? 4.5. Zx is 6 centimeter. Okay. So it is a rough diagram. I have to take yz 5 centimeter. So the ruler which you have in your compass, take that ruler and properly draw one base line, that is 5 centimeter. Here 5 centimeter is very too small, therefore I am taking a double of that measurement. If it is a 5, I am going to take 10, and don't worry, I am going to write 5 centimeter only. So 5 centimeter. This is y and z, and it is 5 centimeter. After drawing a base angle, take the compass, and next one is a 4.5. From y to x, yx is a 4.5. And measure the 4.5 in your compass. In compass, measure measure 4.5 centimeter in the compass and put the needle on the y. Since I am doing yz, yx, no, yx. Put the needle on the y and make one arc here. An arc of a 4.5 centimeter. Next, zx is how much? 6 centimeter. Once again measure 6 centimeter in your ruler. Centimeter. Measure 6 centimeter in the compass and place the needle of the compass on this point Z and make one more arc. And both arcs are going to meet at this point. This point is nothing but an X. So join now XY and XZ. And write the measurement. XY is a 4.5 centimeter and XZ is 6 centimeter. And this is how you are going to construct a triangle with the yes criterion. What do you mean by yes? All three sides are provided. First side, which is 4.5, second side, third side. Among these three sides, you can take any side as a base. Remember, it is not compulsory to take YZ as a base. You can take 6 centimeter as a base. You can take this XY also as a base. It is your choice which side you are going to make base. It's left to you. But once you make the base, the remaining two sides measurement you have to take it in a compass and you have to draw one arc. And where both arcs meets, it's nothing but the third point from where you have to join the vertex of other two vertex. Okay, vertices. So this is how you can draw the triangle. But before drawing any triangle, you have to do one rough diagram. Second diagram, note down second question. Construct an equilateral triangle construct an equilateral triangle of side 5.5 centimeter. Okay, here the name of the triangle is not provided and all three sides are also not mentioned, but there is one word here. Construct an equilateral triangle. What do you mean by equilateral triangle? In equilateral triangle, all sides are equal and one side measurement is how much? 5.5 centimeter. It means that what it shows? It shows that all three sides measures 5.5. Then no need to say the individual measurement of a triangle separately. Okay. Therefore, and there is no name for triangle. We can choose any name. I may choose triangle ABC, triangle XYZ, triangle PQR. I will choose triangle PQR. Solution. Rough diagram. Triangle. Rough diagram must be drawn without the help of any scale and compass. Just draw these rough diagrams with the hands. P, Q, R. Since it is an equilateral triangle, all three sides are equal with a measurement 5.5 centimeter, 5.5 centimeter and 5.5 centimeter. Yes type. Which type it is? Yes type. We know all three sides, then I can construct a triangle. Okay, by following the same method. Look, the base QR is how much? 5.5. The base QR is 5.5. Take ruler. Since I don't have ruler, therefore I am using this set square. So take ruler and draw 5.5 centimeter. And this is QR and this is a base. .5 centimeter. Next, QP is how much? QP is 5.5. QP is 5.5. In that case, take a ruler and measure 5.5. Measure 5.5 centimeter in compass and place the needle on the Q and draw one arc of a 5.5 centimeter. Okay. Again, RP is also 5.5 centimeter. Therefore, no need to measure it again. Place the compass needle on the vertex R and draw one more arc. And both will meet at this point. This point is nothing but a P. And now join the PQ and PR. Join the points P and Q and join the points P and R. And this is 5.5 centimeter. You can check by measuring by using the scale. And this is also 5 centimeter. And this is how you can construct a triangle PQ. Remaining two problems you can solve by following the same steps. If you have any doubt, you can message me or you can come to school for any clarification. Thank you one and all. Have a nice day. In next session, I am going to address about exercise 10.3. Thank you. Bye.